Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul up here, and today we have a coffee request. If you want to request a video, click over here or go over to buy me coffee. Link is in the pinned comments. And today's coffee request comes from Chill, who says, "Hi Paul, let me introduce you to the last Viking, Ken Stornes. If you thought death diving in a swimming pool is crazy, then you're only halfway right. First, an introduction, then his world record jump. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, so there are two videos. I only opened one video.
Ken Stornes.
Oh, okay, here we go. So let's find out who Ken Stornes is. Guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and let's go straight to the video. The last Viking on Earth. This is from a channel. I gotta give a shout out to the channel, The Iconic Body.
Ken Stornes. Ken Stornes, the real life Viking. Ken Stornes has gone viral all over the internet because of his amazingly daring death dive jumps. What many people don't know about Stornes is that he is also a beast in the gym. Today we will be looking closer at the real life Viking. What is a death dive? A death dive is a jump in which you dive with your limbs spread out like a butterfly. Before entering the water, you curl into a fetal position, landing first with your feet and hands or knees and elbows to avoid serious injury. It's called a death dive because one mistake can lead to a painful ending in your life story. Ken holds the Norwegian recording for dodging or death diving. He has been able to do an insane 102-foot or 31-meter world record dive. This feat of absolute madness, plus his love for the Nordic outdoors, is what's earned him the title of real-life Viking.
This guy is
People
crazy.
have also compared him to Kratos from God of War because of his incredible physique. Cold immersion.
He does look like Kratos. Was Kratos Nordic or no?
And overcoming fear. Stornes is a big fan of cold exposure. Like the Iceman Wim Hof, he likes to swim in cold lakes to build his body's endurance. Stornes likes swimming in cold water because it is more difficult than simply sitting still in it. He is a believer in doing the hard things to build your body and mind. Cold immersion puts the body under shock, and Stornes believes it allows you to focus on the moment and feel so alive because of the possibility of death. Stornes believes that fear should not stop you from doing the things you want, especially the fear of death, which he believes limits people from living to their fullest potential. Stornes wants people to know that he is not fearless. He feels fear more than most people because of the stunts he does. He has simply learned to overcome the fear. When it comes to death, Jump Stornes prefers doing them in nature over man-made structures like bridges.
That must have hurt. Look how he fell.
Prefers doing them in nature over man-made structures like bridges. He believes that in the sport of death jumping, everything has to go perfectly, and jumping from a bridge messes up his death perception. He also feels safer jumping from a mountain because he senses that nature wants to take care of him. Training protocol.
Dude, jumping from a mountain was the first thing we saw in the first episode of Norsemen. And it didn't go well. Oh man.
Stornes is a big fan of grounding in nature by walking barefoot deep in the woods. In the woods, he likes to do gymnastics and breathing techniques. But a quick look.
But then again, how can you jump from a mountain from home, right? No, but honestly, I'm sure he knows the area. I'm sure he looks for like rocks and he doesn't just jump off the mountain. He knows if it's deep, if it's narrow. He does his homework before doing that. He's not crazy.
In the woods, he likes to do gymnastics and breathing techniques. But a quick look at his Instagram account shows just how devoted he is to strength training.
Dude.
He often uploads videos of him doing some impressive lifts, including a 290-kilogram deadlift and a 230-kilogram squat. This is one guy who doesn't skip leg day. Interesting facts. One of Stornes' inspirations is Ross Edgley, who is known for swimming across England in 157 days. When talking about him, Stornes said, "That guy makes me feel like I can't do shit." Stornes now has a normal day job in the healthcare industry, which makes his feats.
Wait, who is he talking about here?
Who is known for swimming across England in 150, who doesn't skip leg day. Interesting facts. One of Stornes' inspiration is Ross Edgley, who is known for swimming across England in 157 days. When talking about him, Stornes said, "That guy makes me feel like I can't do shit." Stornes now has a normal day job in the healthcare industry, which makes his feats even more impressive because he chooses to do them in his spare time.
Dude is crazy.
Stornes doesn't have a wife or kids, which allows him to have ample time to travel and play in the woods. Stornes doesn't record 90% of the stuff he does out in nature. He lives the Viking life. Stornes was
can
in the
fight
Norwegian
too?
infantry when he was younger and spent a lot of his time fighting. Stornes is a fan of magic mushrooms, which is no surprise considering he spends so much time in the
Magic
woods.
mushrooms.
He believes they are a tool that should be used with care.
Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, we're gonna see his dive now, which is his record, 40 meters, 40.5 meters. Oh man, this already looks scary. Look at how high that is. Does he compete as well? Has he won any competition, death diving competitions, or no? That is insane. Dude, that took long. He's gonna go retrieve it now. Crazy. That is crazy. I'm sure he was bruised from that, no? Dude, that was a hard landing. That is crazy. Can you imagine somebody just slips and falls from above him? That would be crazy. We see him jumping from this distance, right? And then the cameraman who's filming from upstairs, from above him, just slips and falls in and takes his record away. Can you imagine if that happened? Because he's on a higher level. Oh man, he's like, yeah, he beat the record. And then you just see the cameraman, who never dies, by the way, falling and breaking his record. Oh, that would be crazy funny. That is crazy. Cameraman is too close to the edge there. Dude, that is so loud. That is a hard landing. Listen to that. He didn't even sink that long. You can see he already comes up after he hits the water. He already comes up. Dude is a beast. 1, 2, 3. In 3 seconds, he's already on the surface. That is a madman right there. That's crazy. Was the rock to break the surface tension? That's a good point. That is a good point. I think the rock was to time how long it takes to fall. I think it was just more of a timing thing. But that is a good point. That is a good point. That could have been part of it. And dude has no fear. He was ready. That is crazy. He is, respect to that man, he is a madman. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. That is so crazy. I have nothing else to say about that. Just absolutely insane. See where he will land. Oh yeah, also, yeah, kind of. Can you imagine if the scuba divers just like get hit by a rock? It's crazy, yeah. Guys, if you want to request a video just like Chell did, go over to Buy Me a Coffee. Click over here to see more of my reactions. Take care now. Bye-bye.